So now, by popular demand, you guys get pumpkin and spice honey muffin. All right. So let me bring all my paraphernalia over. I'm going to move my mouse out of the way so that doesn't get messed up. And we can move our tray of goodies off to the side for now. All right. Be sure if you're watching to say hi. I can't see you unless you actually say something on the comments. And even then, sometimes it's kind of tricky. I hope I can see everybody. But say hi. I love talking to people while I work here in the kitchen. All right. So here are all our fixins for our muffins. We're going to start off with the wet ingredients, which starts with our sugar. Yes, in baking, sugar is a wet ingredient. Hi, Adelia. Good to see you. Welcome. So I have 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I have 3/4 of a cup of our orange blossom honey. And then I have, how much butter do I have? I have 3/4 of a cup of butter. So right now I have 3/4 of a cup of each of these things. This original recipe called for 2 cups of sugar, and I was able to reduce that. It's a total, the sugar and the honey combined, it's a cup and a half, and you won't miss it. Especially if you use the orange blossom honey like I'm doing, it's a little bit sweeter of a honey. Chef Israel and or Rosa, hello, welcome. So we're mixing in that butter, sugar, and honey, but you won't miss that extra half a cup of sugar, and your waistline will love you a little bit more. I mean, it's a muffin, really. Is your waistline gonna love or hate you either way? Okay, so we've got those 3 things. We're gonna add 2 eggs. Okay, always crack your eggs on a flat surface so you don't put shell down into your eggs. We're gonna break that up. And I'm actually gonna switch to a whisk for this. Hi, Adelia. All right. If you're watching, be sure to say hello. Chef Israel wants to know where he can buy the honey. Well, if you go to aspoonfulofhope.org, and that's 2 L's, you can purchase the honey. Shelly, happy Thursday to you too. So we've whisked together our eggs, our sugar, our honey, our butter, and we're just gonna set that off to the side. And then I'm looking for my other bowl, and it's underneath this bowl. It's magical. Actually, we're gonna wait because we have one more wet ingredient. Hello, Christina. Hello, Tony. Look, everybody's flooding in. I love it. I've missed everybody. It's been a whole month. So we have 1 can of pumpkin puree. Don't buy the pumpkin pie mix because it's got added stuff in it. You want the 100% pure pumpkin. This way you can control the amount of sugar and spices and everything. So this happens to be a 15-ounce can of pumpkin. And you will get every delicious piece out. And if your dog is anything like mine, as soon as you crack open that can of pumpkin, your dog is going to come running. Mine would not leave me alone last night when I was doing the finished product muffins. All right, so we've got our pumpkin in there. We're gonna mix that up now. Ah, thanks, Shelly, for the compliment on my hair. I was just telling Erin before we went live. Oh my gosh, my hair has gotten so long. It's been all kinds of different lengths.
You haven't had your hair done since before the shutdown, have you?
No, I had it done in July.
Oh, okay. I thought it was longer. For some reason.
Yeah, I had it done in the beginning of July. But before that, it was January. It had been a hot minute. Okay, so now we have all our wet ingredients mixed together. In this bowl, we're gonna mix all our dry ingredients. I have 2 cups of whole wheat flour. If you want to use all-purpose flour, that's fine. I simply prefer the whole wheat flour. Adelia, I always look like a girl. Except when I'm wearing all my chef attire. Okay. Now we're gonna add our winter spices, our autumn spices, our pumpkin spices, whatever you want to call them. This is 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of cloves, and half a teaspoon of nutmeg. And we're gonna add those in. Without my hat, she says. We're going to do half a teaspoon of salt. And in here I have, let me look at my measurements here real quick. Where is it? Oh, I have 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So you do need both of those in this ingredient. So again, be sure, if you're watching, say hello so we can see you. Otherwise, we can't see you. All right, so I'm gonna mix all of that together. I'm going to condense here. Yeah, Adelia is right. When I'm at work and I have my hair up in my hat and I'm wearing my chef coat, it's hard to look girly in a kitchen. Whenever I come in normal clothes, Adelia is always, "You look like a girl." Everybody must have missed us. We got lots of people watching today. Yay. Be sure to like the video so that next Facebook Live I give you a shout out. All right, so now we're going to mix the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. If you were to do it the opposite way, you would end up with big clumps of dry ingredients at the bottom of your bowl, and we don't want that. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to hide my bowl again on me. I'll never find it again. And we're going to mix that all together. Doo-doo-doo. All right. You don't want to overmix, but you want to make sure that everything is mixed together nicely. I was just going to say, oh look, a cocktail. Oh look, a cocktail. I love that orange peel in there. It really brightens it up. All right, so we have that all mixed together. And then we're going to get our muffin pan. Let me move this over. Actually, this is going to help me not make a mess on my counter. So, let me grab this. And some cooking spray. I'm just going to put that down in there today. All right. So, if you don't have muffin papers, that's okay. Just use a non-stick muffin pan, or this is like one of the baking stones. You can kind of hear it, that it's the stoneware. All right, I'm just going to kind of move that oil around, make sure it's coating all over each of the cups so they don't stick in, and clean up the edges a little bit. All right. And then we're going to get our scoop.
Is that a particular size scoop?
Sure. I think, let's see, does that have the measurement on it? This one happens to be a 3 1/4 ounce scoop. And that is the perfect size for my muffin tins. My muffin tins. My muffin stones. I think it gives me just a little bit extra that I end up dividing out. So if you see behind me, I have my oven preheated to 375 degrees. In a home oven, that's what you want. You want 375, sorry. All right. I'm about to lose some of this over the edge here. So we're going to scrape this all down together again. Isn't that a Muppet song? Together again. Gee, it's good to be together again. Ooh. Gail, Aaron is funny. I'm not sure what he thought. Oh, about the scoop, probably.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of delay between the comments and the... Oh, Shelly, dark chocolate chips would be tasty. I agree. I don't have any right now. All right, so we're going to scoop this all together. And it's a big bowl. So that is definitely 1 scoop of muffin right there. It might even be a little bit more. It's going to come out just perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. Right on the nose on that one. Good job. That was a little self-congratulatory. Sorry. All right. So these are going to go in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes. And you're going to check those after 20 minutes to see if they're done. You're going to put that toothpick in them or some kind of skewer. If they come out nice and dry, then they're done. If they come out with any dough on them, then they're not ready yet. Put them back in for another 5 to 10 minutes. I am going, ooh, it worked, yay. No? Yep, it went on. Okay. So, there is your finished product right there. Let them cool off before you try taking them out of your muffin tins. If you have them in cups, then you can take them out, let them cool on a rack, but let them cool in those tins just a little bit so that they keep their shape. because when they first come out of the oven, they're still soft and just let them set. But they're so delicious. I love them. I actually had one for breakfast, so don't count these too closely. But they're really good. Can you smell them through the camera? I can smell them here. And as soon as they came out of the oven yesterday, the beagle, he loves pumpkin and squash. He was all up in this kitchen. I had to keep them back off of the counter because he was going to get them. So check out this recipe. Great news, guys. I know I've been promising you for a long time that we're putting up all these recipes on our website, and I'm finally keeping my promise. The recipes most of them are up on the website now. What's the website? aspoonfulofhope.org, 2 L's, remember. So yay. So check out all the recipes there. Check out all of the great products. We are in product development phase right now with a few coming up surprises, because at the end of this month, guys, can you believe it already? Is our 2-year birthday for A Spoonful of Hope at the end of October. We're so excited. We've got some really cool things that we're planning for our new year. Check out the website. If you're ordering anything, be sure to use the code Facebook10. You'll get a 10% discount off everything on your purchase. And you can also get a full list of our retail, everywhere that's carrying our products. That's what I'm trying to say. I know, like right now, Long and Scott Farms has their corn maze open, and they have our 2-pound honey bear to commemorate that you made it out of the corn maze. It's a lot of fun. It's a really cute honey bear. Check that out on the website. Go check it out at Long and Scott Farms. Check out all of our other retailers that are carrying our products. And just remember, every purchase that you make from A Spoonful of Hope and all of our products, those proceeds go back into our culinary program directly. The culinary students, Chef Izzy's on here, and yes, I said 2 pounds of honey in a bear, Chef Izzy. So Chef Izzy is our head instructor. He is doing an amazing job with our students, and in these really weird times, like, he's been helping them come in on different days, and just great job working with them. So thanks for all your hard work, Chef Izzy. So join us again next time. Our next Facebook Live is going to be October 22nd, and keep watching our feed for the poll to go up so that you guys can vote. October 22nd, we're getting close to Halloween, so maybe I'll put a couple spooky, fun treats that we can make for next time. So thanks for joining us, everyone. Love you guys, miss you guys. Be safe, be healthy, wash your hands.